Welcome to Power Vinyasa. My name is Karen and I will be guiding your practice this morning. Child's pose, hands on your knees, hands on the mat. Bring your knees onto the ground, toes together, knees wide, and send your seat back. So as we get comfortable here in our child's pose, let's bring it to our center. Feel your way sink into the mat as we center our mind and body, honoring our practice, giving thanks for another day. Begin to slow the breath down. Going inward, go inside, finding the stillness, finding the quiet to push away the doubt, the fears, the anxiety that we may be having. And through stillness, this is where we're able to understand that we are in control of how we respond to things. Begin to do a mental check-in with the body. And just scan the body, paying attention to the little subtleties of how the body is reacting in this pose. Begin to slow the breath even more. And just finding that calm and peace while we connect with the breath. Reminder that our body is our temple. Respecting the body and the mind and the breath. Begin to slow things even more by activating and cultivating your Ujjayi pranayama. Child's pose, Balasana, is your resting pose. So feel free to come back to this pose anytime during your practice. This is available to you anytime during your practice. A reminder that we are strong. So connect with your strength and your power on the mat. Always thinking about working your edge, finding your truth on the mat. Each inhalation is the same length as your exhalation. So cultivate that Ujjayi pranayama. Stay here for 4 more rounds of breath. Take that final inhale. Exhale, transition out of this pose into a tabletop position and make your way to standing on your knees. So as we work our way and standing on our knees, let's inhale the arms up into this modified mountain pose in our kneeling position. And exhale, bring the hands down. For this next round, start to ground the tops of your feet against the mat, anchoring your shin bones and really shifting your hip points up, creating that squeeze through the glutes. And from here, we're gonna exhale, send your seat back and reach your arms up. So we're gonna really strengthen our thighs here. Inhale, squeeze, bring the arms alongside your body. Exhale, reach your arms up, still following the breath. Inhale, seat up, arms alongside. Exhale, reach your arms up over the head. Twice more, exhale. Squeezing, inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Keep grounding the tops of your feet against the mat. And then reach your arms up. This time, exhale, squeeze in, stay here. We're gonna take that left leg out to the side, pressing on the outside edge of that left foot. Let's go for some side gate pose here. Sliding that left hand down, reaching your right arm up. Nice little good morning stretch. Release the hand down to the floor. Reach that left arm up into that side stretch on the left side. Dynamically moving into this gate pose. Inhale, come up. Side bend to the left. Exhale, hand down. Reach that left arm up. Twice more. Slide that hand. Inhale, lift. Right hand down. Reach that arm out to the side. Last one. Reaching that right arm out to the left. And hands down to the mat. Exhale into your gate pose. Come back to center. Bring that left knee down. Exhale, reach the arms up. Inhale, squeeze. 3 more times. Find that prana. Find that movement, fluid movement. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, squeeze. Final one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, squeeze. Begin to release that right leg. Standing on that left knee, find that anchor, pressing the top of that left foot down onto the mat. Left hand down, inhale, right arm up. Bring it back to center, slide that right hand down, stay here and find that stretch. Keep pressing on the outer edge of that right foot. Really finding that stretch, opening up that left side. And then gently planting that left hand down, reaching that right arm up. We're gonna flow it 3 more times. Inhale, stretch to the right. Exhale, hands down to reach that right arm to the left. Finding that nice, gentle stretch. Remember to inhale, opening up that left side. Exhale, left hand down, reach that right arm up. Last time, gate pose to the right. Exhale, release. Come back to center. Stand on your knees. One last round here. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, squeeze, release. Inhale, arms up. Really work those thighs, squeeze. Always remembering to keep your hips over the knees. Squeeze, use those thighs. One more time, inhale, arms up. Exhale. Come back, inhale, arms up. Plant the hands down in front of you, transition to your downward facing dog. Pedal the heels one at a time. Once you're ready to find stillness, anchor the heels, extend the arms out, slide those hands away from you. Oh, feel your strength, feel your power. Effort and ease here, so you're not straining the body, you're creating space. Sometimes we get into that mindset that we have to force the body to stretch, but you don't have to. Just Connect with the body, effort and ease, relax the shoulders, extend the arms, press your heels to the ground. Gently walk your feet up towards the top of the mat into your forward fold. From here, you want to keep your feet about hip distance apart, slightly bending the knees, elevating your sit bones up. So try not to relax, but find the lift through the bottom of your sit bones and point it up towards the ceiling. And start to find your way here to that nice forward fold, maybe gently rolling the thigh inward to get a deeper fold. Cupping your elbows, hinging from the hips, just relaxing the upper body and shaking your head no. Shaking your head yes, relax the shoulders. I want you to imagine a waterfall. From that waterfall, water running through from your tailbone, through your lower back, middle back, upper back, through the neck, and letting it drip over the crown of the head. Release the hands down on the mat. Walk your hands over to the right side of your foot. A little gentle twist in the upper torso. Maybe today you want to challenge yourself to plant your hands down to the ground. Walk your hands to the left. Try to keep your hips forward as the upper body twists to the left. Bring it back to center. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Shift your weight towards the balls of your feet. And again, don't strain the neck. Just create space. Maybe tuck your chin slightly in. And from here, you can challenge yourself by planting your hands down to the ground, extending your arms away from the ground. See if you can come and lift your heels up off the mat, challenging your balance. So like you're piking forward, grounding your hands. Press your heels back down to the mat. 2 more times, lifting your heels. So again, I was talking about handstands. So this is a nice drill if you want to get to that point. Challenge your strength and challenge your balance here one more time. Lift the heels off the ground. Extend the arms into the mat. Exhale, heels back down to the mat. Soften the bend in the knees. Slowly roll up to standing. Sweep your arms up into your mountain pose. Pinkies in, shoulders down. From here, interlace your hands, pointer fingers up. I call this Charlie's Angels pose. Tick-tock, right to left. So not just the upper body, keep anchoring and rooting your feet down to the ground. Draw a line front and back. And let's go for that standing crescent moon. Squeeze the bicep towards the ears, ground your feet down onto the mat. Inhale to lengthen, anchor that right foot down and bend to the right. In this pose, you're finding that nice, gentle space and stretch on the left side of the body. If you find your left shoulder rolling forward, think about shifting that shoulder back, maybe opening up your heart up towards the sky. Inhale back to center. Find your non-dominant grip. Unlace the thumbs to the opposite direction, then move your fingers to the opposite direction. Reach your fingertips towards the sky again, tick-tock left to right this time. Draw a line front and back. Check in with those shoulders. Don't tense up the shoulders, relax the shoulders down. Bring your finger points up towards the sky, weight onto that left leg. Inhale, reach up, side bend to the right. Let's take a moment here to what's happening on your lower half of the body. You want to press your feet down equally to the ground. Inhale, lift up, side stretch, exhale, soften the bend. Maybe lift your heart up towards the sky. Inhale, come back to center, hands in front of the heart. Samastitihi, standing at attention. Try to either look at your fingertips or challenge your eyes to close to find stillness. Honoring our body, Finding the calm, setting an intention as we begin our vinyasa, our power flow. If nothing comes to mind for an intention here, I want you to focus on your breath as we move one breath to one movement. Stay for that inhale. Exhale, open your eyes. Let's begin. Sun salutation from the top of the mat. Circle the arms up or reach your arms forward. Find your mountain pose. Really find that earth to sky engagement. So grounding your feet down, reaching your arms up. This time, just look forward. And let's add a back bend as we exhale. Take your arms nice and wide like a letter Y. Lift up, ground down, and gently back bend. If this is not good for your lower back, then maybe just drop your head back. Inhale back to your mountain pose. Let's bow forward. Seal the hands through your heart center and fold forward. Take a moment here to find your fold. Maybe shifting your weight slightly forward, anchoring your feet down, lifting your sit bones high. If you have back issues, then soft bend in the knee to create that lift through the sit bones. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. In this halfway lift, you want to elongate the spine, maybe pull slightly up and in through your belly button and create a flat back. Exhale, hands to the floor, send your legs back. High plank, top of a push-up. Check in here with your core strength. If you are just working on your strength, drop down to your knees for a modification. Shifting your weight forward, elbows in, slow chaturanga down. Control the descent in your chaturanga. Glue the legs together, shoulders away from the ears, and rise up into your cobra. So clip the elbows in, squeeze the shoulder blades, and press up gently using your lower back strength into your cobra. Stay here. I want you to challenge yourself to curl your toes first underneath your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. Stay for your exhale. Final full cycle of breath. Empty out. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, maybe jump up to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Let's do that again through 2 rounds. Inhale, rise up to mountain. Exhale, release into your back bend. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, bow forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale to your cobra. Curl the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Steady for your inhale. Empty out as you exhale. Equal length of breath. Exhale out. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, hop to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Last round, you can do it. Inhale, rise up to mountain. Open up into your gentle back bend. Exhale. Inhale, up to mountain. Exhale, bow forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, maybe jump back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 rounds of breath. Exhale, empty out. Stay for your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Next round, looking up. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Let's go for chair pose. Inhale, arms up, sit back into your chair. Take a moment here of grounding your heels to the mat, pressing into the balls of your feet, maybe lifting your toes, find your center. Exhale, we're gonna move into our forward fold. Inhale into our halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Stay here. Top of your feet against the mat, rise up, upward facing dog. In this upward facing dog, you want to just keep the knees and the thighs off the ground, squeeze those legs together, plant the tops of your feet into the mat. Wrists and shoulders are in alignment. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move into our three-legged dog. Right leg lifts up high. Exhale, step it forward into our low lunge. Stay low. Square the hips. Extend that left leg. Activate that left leg. Think about your center line here. Now I want you to check in with that right foot. Ground that right foot down. Sit deep into the hip. And see if you can even challenge your arms to lift off the ground. Find your power here. Now, if you're dumping your weight to the ground, you're gonna feel a little heavy. So use your core strength and lift and power up on that right leg. We're gonna rise up into our crescent lunge. So anchor that right foot, reach your arms up high. We're gonna exhale, open up into our warrior two. Check in with the body. Keep that right knee tracking over the ankle. Check that left foot, make sure it's parallel to the back of the mat. Steady your balance in your warrior two. We're gonna inhale, transition to our reverse warrior. Relax that left shoulder away from the ear. Continue to extend that right arm up. Maybe anchor down, lower their lunge a little bit more. We're gonna exhale into our extended side pose. Elbow on top of that knee, reaching that left arm up. Keep pressing on the outer edge of that left foot. You're gonna feel your glutes activate. Stacking your hips, opening up the chest, looking up towards the sky. Option to challenge your strength. Let's go ahead and take a half bind. Maybe sliding that left hand inside the right thigh. Or maybe you're into your full bind, lacing up the hands behind that right thigh. And then if you don't want to do any of those two, you can take both arms up, challenge your oblique muscles to extend the arms forward. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, release back into your extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then we're gonna just take a vinyasa. So send that right foot back. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, big step forward into your low lunge. Arrive at your pose. Challenge your balance here, send the arms behind. So I take you where you take the arms behind, so that way you know that you're solid, you're not wobbly. If you're feeling wobbly, find and stop the wobble. Inhale the arms back up into your high crescent lunge. From your high crescent lunge, maybe get a little lower. Keep the arms extending. Keep your feet rooting down. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Looking over to that left hand. Expand the energy from your heart past your fingertips. Maybe sinking a little bit lower into your warrior two. Inhale into your reverse warrior. Relaxing that right shoulder down. Continue to lift that left arm up. Activating that right leg, squeezing that right glute. Exhale, extended side angle. Elbow on top of that knee. Lifting that left arm up, shoulders away from the ears, looking up towards the ceiling. Steady your breath, smooth out that breath. Left, right hand behind. Maybe slide that hand inside that left thigh. If you can do that, maybe you're ready to do a bind. Keep pressing on the outer edge of that right foot for stability. If you want more, take both arms up towards to the front of the room. Exhale to your extended side angle. Prepping back into our reverse warrior. Let's take a vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog to your plank, into your vinyasa here, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One cycle of breath. Steady for your exhale. Let's do that again. One cycle. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, hop or jump up to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One breath to one movement, and you can do it. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Stay low. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Move with intention into your reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa. Left side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, stay low. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, prep back into your reverse warrior. Vinyasa. Stay here. We're going to add on. We're going to do the same sequence from downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, rise up to crescent. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Here, listen carefully. Ekapada. Plant your hands down. Sweep that right leg up, back into your three-legged dog. Shift into your plank, lower down, chaturanga. Top of your foot round comes down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Step it forward into your low lunge. Stay low. Inhale, rise up to crescent. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, prep back into your reverse warrior. Listen carefully. Hands down, send that left leg up. Into your one-legged plank, into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's rest in the child's pose. Relax and melt into your mat. That was a nice flow. Controlling the breath rather than having your breath control you. Staying here, one more deep breath in. Exhale, deep breath out. Let's bring it back to tabletop. You guys ready for core? Let's do some core. And we're going to work on our bird dog. So I want you to ground yourself down into your tabletop position. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders.
we have a new natural curvature of our spine. So spine is kind of like an S curve. So I want you to engage your lower abdominal muscles by pressing your hip points forward. Now to do bird dog, you want to release, let's start with the left leg back. So try not to sweep it back and arch your back. You want to pull in and steady your balance here. Reach your right arm forward. Keep pressing from the heel of that left foot as you extend that right arm forward. We're going to dynamically move this exhale, knee to elbow, pull in. Inhale, extend. Keep engaging your core, knee to elbow as you exhale. Inhale, extend. 2 more times. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Option to stay here, or if you want to advance your pose, take your right hand back, bend your left foot, and press that left foot against the hand. Now you don't want to drop that knee down. You want to continue to lift that knee up. Inhale back into your bird dog, back to tabletop. Shifting your weight onto that left knee. Prepare yourself by lifting that right leg up. Engage your core, anchor the shin bone on that left leg. Reach that left arm forward. You're in that straight line. Steady your balance, engage the core, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, stay stable. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend, last time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Option to stay here or send that left arm back. Grab that right foot and continue to lift that knee up off the ground. Inhale back to your bird dog. Come back to tabletop. Curl the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Smooth out that breath. Find your resting pose here. So this is an active resting pose. Gabby's gonna laugh at that. Uddiyana Bandha, upward abdominal lock. Let's activate that. Inhale that right leg up. We're gonna exhale, bring that knee to your nose as you shift into this plank pose. Inhale, take that right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. So you want to take that right knee outside that right elbow and squeeze inward. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, squeeze and use your torso, pull up and in. Inhale, right leg up. We're gonna inhale that knee to nose again, tuck it in, pull it in, step that right foot between the hands. We're gonna rise up to crescent lunge. Woo, I know. From our crescent lunge, we're gonna bring our hands back down to the floor. We're gonna pivot that left foot back. We're gonna make our way to turn. Pivot that right foot. We are now in Prasarita. Let me face you. So what it looks like is we're in this wide-legged forward fold. Bend that right knee to the side and extend that left leg. So this is almost like a nice low lunge, pressing on the outer edge of that left foot, bending on that right knee. Walk your hands to the opposite direction. Try to keep your left toe forward as much as possible, rotating that right thigh upward, maybe pointing your toes up so we're getting this really deep extension in the leg. Walk it back again to the right, flexing that left foot, finding that stretch. Perfect. Let's take it back to center. Toe heel, slightly your feet inward and fold forward, Prasarita. So we're going to transition back to where we came from. We're going to pivot that right foot forward. Walk our hands forward, pivot to the top of your mat into your low lunge. We're going to inhale our arms up into our crescent lunge. Okay, in our crescent lunge, we're gonna work on our crescent twist. Seal the hands in front of the heart space. Shift your weight forward. Left elbow outside that right knee. Inhale the spine, nice and long. Exhale, deepen your twist. So take a moment here to check into the body. That left leg activates. You continue to extend that leg nice and solid as you inhale the upper body to lengthen. Exhale, twisting a little bit more, bringing your hands to your heart center. Look to the floor, release the hands inside that right foot, drop down to your left knee. Top of your left foot on the mat and toe heel your right foot to the edge of your mat into your runner's lunge. Relax and release the shoulders. And if you're ready to go deeper, you can bring your elbows down onto the ground for a little more intermediate pose. Option to go deeper, maybe rolling onto the knife edge of that right foot while you keep your hips forward. If you want to go a little bit deeper, if you need a little more stretch, curl your left toe, pick up that left knee off the ground and extend that left leg. Come back, bring your left knee back onto the mat, hands on the mat. Bring yourself up. Let's toe heel that right foot back to center. Let's go for a nice quad stretch. So now that we're in this deep low lunge, plant that left hand down to the center. Send that right arm back, twisting the upper body. Pick up and kick up that left foot. Grab the top of that left foot. Press that foot into the mat and twist. When you're ready, release that back foot, hands onto the mat. Bring yourself into a plank pose. So we're going to do a different version of a side plank. I want you to take that left leg and step it behind you, behind that right leg, and you stand the ball of your left foot. Edge of that right foot plants down to the side of your mat, and you're going to find that nice side plank. Open up your heart, look up towards the hand, continue to lift that hip. Now you're opening up that hip. So side plank, think about your side plank, but with the foot behind you. Exhale, release that left hand down, back into your plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, rise up to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Begin to lift that left leg up in the air. Exhale, step that foot forward into your low lunge. Rise up into your crescent lunge. Stay low. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. We're going to turn out that right foot flat to the back of the mat. And we're going to pivot that left foot forward into your prasarita. Stay here in your prasarita pose. We're going to walk our hands to the left. So you're almost kind of feeling pigeon-toed. So your toes are slightly inward. And we're going to bend that left knee and turn your right toe up towards the ceiling. This is also known as a surfer pose. I like to do mine flat-footed, but maybe today that maybe you can be on the balls of your foot. So listen to your body and what feels right. Walk your hands to the opposite direction. Transition back onto the left. Transition back to the right. And then from here, let's take it down, back again to the left. We're going to pivot that left foot forward, making our way into our low lunge prep. Inhale the arms up high, high crescent lunge. Working into that crescent twist, hands in front of the heart. Right elbow outside that left knee. Inhale to lengthen the upper body. Exhale, twisting. I know slow is painful, isn't it? but you're activating and firing up your muscles and your strength. Listen to your body. Exhale, look down to the floor, release the hands inside that left foot, drop down to your right knee. We're gonna work on our low lunge, toe heel your left foot to the edge of your mat for your runner's lunge. Listen to your hips, right? If you're finding yourself dumping weight in one direction, try to equal your balance here, maybe even sliding slightly forward to extend that right leg straight. Bring yourself down onto your elbows if you want a little more. Smooth out that breath. Labored breath means you're working too hard, so control your breathing. Stay with the breath, mind and body together. Option to deepen, roll onto the knife edge of that left foot. Without compromising your hips should be stable and forward. Deepening your practice, go ahead and curl that right toe, lift the knee off the ground. Find your balance. Dropping down to your right knee, hands underneath the shoulder. Let's toe heel that left foot back to center. Let's go for that quad stretch. So lengthen up the upper body, release the hips forward, right hand next to that left foot. Sweep that left arm behind you, kick up that right foot, grab the top of that foot, and press that foot against the hand. Now, some of you might have your seat pointing to the back. I want you to release your hips forward. I know. Opening up that hip flexor. Release that back foot. Hands underneath the shoulders. Make your way into your plank pose. The variation of your side plank. Take that right leg up and spin it back. Stay on the ball of your foot. Knife edge of that left foot is on the mat. Continue to lift your left hip up, extending that arm up. Challenging your strength, anchoring your hand. Don't sink into your shoulders. Press out of that shoulder. Look up to the top of the hand. Release that right hand down. Make your way to your plank pose. Take a vinyasa. We'll meet back in down dog. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, step, hop, or jump. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Come up into your mountain. Hands in front of the heart. How are y'all feeling? That's ready? Ready for balance? So option to play around with your balance pose here if you have a different practice that you're working on. I'm going to stay with a gentle tree pose. So hands in front of the heart, shoulders back and down, hands in prayer. Weight into that left leg. Pick up that right foot to your ankle or your calf. Or see if you can bring the heel inside of your left thigh. So if you want to get to this point into your practice, I want you to think about pressing that right heel inside that left thigh while you anchor that left leg and press the inside of that left thigh into the heel to stabilize you. Reach your arms up high. Find your focal point, your drishti. Stay here for one more inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Good. Drop your right foot back down. Cha-cha-cha your knees. Let's do the opposite direction. Weight into that right leg. Float up that left foot. See if you can press that heel into that right thigh and then that inside of the right thigh pressing against the heel. You'll almost feel your hip points point up to activate your center. Reach your arms up high, steady your balance here. Soften the shoulders and smile. Seal the hands through your heart center. Foot comes back down to the mat. Go ahead and cha-cha-cha your knees. Let's have a seat. Whew. Strong practice today, guys. You guys are doing it. Extend the legs out, anchor your sit bones down and rock it side to side. Flexing your feet, activating the heels, like bend the knees, reach your arms up high. Forward fold. So exhale, hinging from the hips, draw bridge, going down, folding forward. Play around with this pose here. You're working on stretching out your hamstring and your lower back. So it's not a forced stretch. Again, create space. Maybe grab your peace fingers, grabbing your toes into a toe lock, and rotate your bicep outward. So take the bicep outward, and you'll notice you're squeezing those arms inward as you press your heart between your toes. Try not to bring your chin up. Lift out of the neck, long ballerina neck. Inhale, arms up high. Let's bring it down. Arms forward. C-curve the spine. Lower down, nice and slow. All the way down onto your mat. Begin to hug your knees towards your chest and gently rocking it side to side just to kind of massage the sacrum. And we're going to take our pigeon on our back. So feet flat. We're going to do 2 moves in one pose. So right leg lifts up high, flex that foot, energize through the heel, lower back anchors to the mat, right ankle over that left knee. So think about your outside ankle, let it pass that left knee, and then press that knee out. So here's the second pose I want you to do. We're going to take the arms up over the head. We're going to take flowing bridge in a pigeon pose. I know. So we're going to exhale, lift the hips up, release the hands down, and make your way to bridge. Lower your spine 1 vertebra at a time, float your arms back up. 3 more times. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4, lower down slow. 3, 2, 1, twice more. Exhale, lift, open up that hip and squeeze and release the arms up. Send your lower back. 1 more time. Exhale, lift, stay here. Anchor those hands down, open up the hip. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1, release back onto your mat. Take that right foot down, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Whew. Let's reset. Feet flat, knees and thighs about hip distance apart. Take that left leg up in the air, press through the heel, extend. So make that connection with the earth as you kick your heel up towards the sky. Left ankle over that right knee, and gently prepare that thigh to open, that hip to open on that left side. Think about your shin bone pointing forward. Pressing through the heel, anchoring our right foot equally to the ground. Arms up high. Flowing bridge with the pigeon pose. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, stabilize. Anchor that right foot, lower down. 3, 2, 1. 3 more times. Exhale. Squeeze. Lower down. Lift the arms up. Twice more. Exhale, lower and squeeze. Stabilize. One side's always better than the other. Don't you worry. Last time. Exhale, hands down. Lift the hips up. Stay here. Keep pressing. Keep lifting. 3, 2, 1. Lower down 1 vertebra at a time. Release that left foot, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Let's take our hands on top of our knees. Press the lower back into the mat, and let's independently circle the knees outward. Try not to let the lower back lift. Find your range of motion here through your hip sockets. And then rotate the opposite direction. So again, listen to your body. Find your range of motion. Don't be afraid to go wide. And then from here, let's go for our happy baby. Elbows inside the thighs and the knees. Take the heels up towards the ceiling and gently rock yourself side to side. Stay here for a moment. Let's go for dead bugs pose. So I like doing this because it really engages the core. So I want you to think about pressing those knees into the armpits. So you're really lifting your tailbone up as you press those knees and really squeeze and engage the core. Take the arms up towards the ceiling. Stabilize the head and the neck. Just look up towards the sky. Keep squeezing, contracting, holding it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in. Forehead to knee, tighten up into a ball as you exhale. Plant your feet down, release your legs one at a time. We are done. So take this opportunity to reflect on your practice, your strength, your power. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, relax the shoulders, and know that you are awesome. You did good. Enjoy this relaxation. Your body deserves it, and you deserve it. And allow yourself to just stay here and relish into your practice. Just find your normal breath here. You don't have to work on your yogic breathing, but just notice of how you're able to relax and control the breath. I'm going to take you to a guided relaxation. So I want you to imagine a bright light washing all over you from the top of the head, beaming down on you, and slowly just scanning the body. You might almost feel warmth of the nice light beam. And then from your toes, scan it back up, nice and slow. From the crown of your head, allow the scalp to relax. Let the weight of your head weigh heavy against your mat. Focusing on the space between your eyes, relaxing the muscles on your forehead. Relax the back of your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your tongue. Maybe gently parting your lips to relax the jaw. And just release anything that is holding you back. Relaxing the neck. Start to relax the shoulders. Think about all the worries and all the stresses of the day just melting into your mat. And checking in with your arms, weighing heavy against the earth. From your upper back, middle back, and lower back, relaxing. Softening the belly. Letting go of anything that's holding you back in your hips. Relax your glutes. Check in with your thigh. If you're holding tension, just let that right thigh relax. And maybe your left thigh has now activated, so relax that left thigh too. Relax the tension in your knees. Relax your calves. Relax your ankles. And relax your toes. Relax your body. Relax that mind. No attachment to a single thought. Just let those thoughts just exist and bring it back to the breath. We are safe. We are home. Our body is our home. Going to be comfortable in stillness.
Bring your body back to home. Staying here, I want you to take your hands while your eyes are closed and rub them together, creating that heat. And then when you're ready, cover your eyes and gently welcome your space by opening up your eyes while your hands are covering them. You're back home. Release the hands away from the eyes, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And let's give ourselves a big full body stretch, reaching your arms up over the head. And then gently rolling onto your right side in a fetal position. Let's take a moment here to just come back to the body. And when you're ready for that change, press yourself up to a comfortable space or a comfortable seat. And once you've made it into a seated pose, let's draw the hands to our heart center, honoring ourselves, bowing our mind over our hearts. Taking this moment in stillness again in our seated pose. We are amazing. Don't forget that. Always be kind, be compassionate to your body, especially in our thoughts. Let's place our thumb to the space between our eyes. I see truth. Place your thumbs to your lips. I speak truth. Let's end with the hands and the thumb to our heart. We are truth. You are a blessing. I thank you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.